Wow. Okay, 2 seconds into going live. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Okay, I'm going to flip my camera around because there's my Victor. Hi, Victor. And there's my tail. There's my baby. So yeah, the plan is I'm going to the pool today. I'm super excited. Get to go. First, I'm going to swing by the nail salon, see if they can do a design for me. And then we're going to go from there. Hopefully, the nail design place can actually do the design. Oh, I have a new person. Who's the person? Who's the people? Oh, well, I have one person. Yay! Oh, what a way. Anyway, so yeah, I am super excited to get started. Let me get my stuff out of the way. So, this is just part of my mermaid venture. I mean, it's just, this is part of the upkeep and kind of the things that we do. So that way we keep looking good. Where did my brush go? I'm not crazy. Where did my brush go? Hold up. Where did my brush go? Oh, there it is. Found it. My grandma got me this cool little hairbrush that says 100% mermaid. I love it. Ow. But yeah, this is kind of more along the lines of what we do just to get ready. Ow. Ow, my hair. I mean, I'm not really going to be doing many performances today, so I'm really not going to do my hair all fancy. I'm just going to kind of brush it and maybe put it back in a ponytail. That way I can drive with my windows down, because I love driving with my windows down. And those people that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Ow. But yeah. Ah! Damn. So yeah. You know, this is just kind of my little thing that I do. And it looks like I'm in a sports bra because I am. Reason for that being that I don't have any swim tops that go with my tail yet. I'm working on it. But yeah, and then I have to have swim bottoms so that way I can actually get into tail instead of staying out of tail. But yeah, you know, just trying to get my affairs in order and get everything done. And so yeah, I don't know if I should do makeup because I'll be in water. I'm debating on that, debating heavily on that. I also need to go get some new goggles too, because that water burns my eyes. I am going to brush my teeth in case some kiddos are there, so that way I don't offend them with my fish breath. Aha, mermaid joke. But yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while since I've been in the water. Been about 3 months, 2 months. So yeah. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get some normal clothes on. Ugh. My hair's all frizzy. But that'll be fixed as soon as I hit the water. It'll be fixed quickly. So I won't be so frizzy. But yeah, this will be the first time I've been in the water since April. think it was April. But yeah, I'm going to try and be a little bit more constant with my updates. I just have had a lot on my plate right now because I just got my new job with Inner Care. And I'm super excited about it. Because Inner Care, if you guys don't know, Inner Care helps with autistic children. So basically we help them learn. So it's really kind of cool. So basically what I am is I'm a behavioral interventionalist. So I think that's super cool because I get to educate the kiddos. So yeah, and then this is eventually going to be my home university. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I do want to get a Hornets colored tail that has the green with the gold mixed in, so that way it looks really cool. But eventually I'll get there. And then I'm going to be taking this brush with me because once I get out of the water, my hair is going to immediately frizz. This is kind of a wet, dry brush. So for mermaids, this is your best friend. This is your best friend. Wet, dry brushes are the things you need. And also, don't forget your shampoo, your conditioner, your body wash, everything like that. You also want to keep lube in your car. I know that sounds weird. But you want to keep lube in your car because as soon as you get into that tail, it is going to be very difficult to get in. And thank you for the like. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But what's going to happen is if you don't have lube to get in, it is going to be very painful to get in tail because the silicone's going to stick to your skin. It's going to wrinkle. It's going to be very much a big pain in the butt. So, just kind of, it's a common mermaid trick. Another thing, to prevent damage to your hair, you can wear a swim cap if you want during practice. So that way the chlorine doesn't ruin your follicle. You can do that. Let's see. You can do, there's like little tips and tricks, I've learned. So, I love what I do. I love the people that I interfere with, or not interfere. Boy, what am I saying? Interact. That's the word I'm looking for. I love what I do. I love meeting with these kids. I love seeing what they do. I love being, kind of the person that helps them learn safety. Because that's basically what my job is. I'm going to be teaching monofin safety. So that way kids don't drown in mermaid tails. So, whatever. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed, please click that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you subscribe so that way you guys are updated to all my new updates and videos. This will also be a Let's Play channel. So I already have my first video game video up. So if you haven't seen that, it's my last video. Go watch it. So yeah, I'm super excited. Let's see. Do I have everything? I got my weight belt. Oh, another trick is if you don't want to struggle going down in the water, use a weight belt. However, my warnings to everybody, weight belts are not for everybody. Seriously, if you're skinny and you have a lot of bone, or if you have a lot of muscle, great. If you're skinny and have a lot of bone and you tend to float more, okay, go for 5 pounds, but go slow. Do not jump in immediately like what I do. If you do, you could drown. And I don't want any of my viewers drowning, please. I don't want that on my conscience. So, but what I do is I use a weight belt because I'm a bigger mermaid. So I have a little bit of trouble staying down. So that's kind of my difficulty kind of area. Let me see. I'm getting my plug right now for my phone so that way it doesn't die on me. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to wear my glasses. Why not? Yeah, I wear my glasses now. I love my glasses because I can see the road. I will also be trying to put up video for you guys from my waterproof camera. I also have a waterproof case for my phone, so that way I can actually submerge my phone in water. So if you guys want to invest in that, you can. go to Big Five, go to any sporting area, see if they have any scuba bags, and that's kind of what they are. Do not use a Ziploc bag because your phone will go on the fritz and it will leak. Let's see. What else? Am I forgetting everything? Okay, the only thing I'm really forgetting is my tail and my garbage. Because I don't have a garbage can in my room. Yippee! Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going to Big Five on top of the nail place. So I may have to dip out. But I will be right back with another live stream. So I'll be doing probably 3 to 4 live streams today, providing my phone keeps alive. If it dies in the middle of a live stream, then I will be recharging it and then going back into live stream. So just to let you guys know. So that way I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. But yeah, I'm super excited about what this is gonna do. Let's see. I'm going to put this in my container here. Let's see. I want this. And then, okay, and then I'm going to have to grab my tail. Pardon me, guys. Be right back. Gotta take my towel. Yeah, I can make my towel into a bag. Okay. Also, if you don't have a bag for swim gear, that's okay. You can use your towel. Just kind of make like a little baggie. So what you do is you put your stuff in the middle of it. I'm going to flip my camera. So you kind of just put your stuff in the middle of it. That way, for my weight belt, you can see that there's 2 weights on it. Each weight is 5 pounds. So that's for me. That's not for you guys. So if you do not feel comfortable using it, do not use it. If you want to use a fabric tail, please work with the fabric tail first. If you do decide with fabric, the traditional cycle is monofin. Sorry, I'm going to flip it back. The traditional cycle is monofin, then fabric, and then silicone. So the tail that you just saw, this little one, well, this big one, it's my baby. I've named my tail Yuri for those Yuri on Ice fans. Yes, he is for a mermaid Yuri. Unfortunately, I have to make a female version because I am, well, female. And there's no way I can change that. There's no binding for me. So, people have told me I can bind, but I'm still not comfortable yet. So, all I have to do is I am going to lift my tail out of the casing that it's in. It's not really in a casing. It's more in just a container. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. But my dad and I built this together, so all you do is lift it up and out. And the tail itself is about it's about 28 pounds in water. Well, no, sorry. It's 28 pounds out of water, and in water, it's about 35. So I'm guesstimating. So, yeah. It's my baby. Let's see. Oh, I need to bring my ID. Of course, I need to bring my ID. You need to bring your ID everywhere you go. Let's see. Share. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring my high-powered charging cables so that way I can charge faster. I'm gonna put this over my shoulder. It's basically my weight belt. Whoops. Okay. Also, when you carry your weight belt, make sure your weight belt is locked. Sorry. Make sure your weight belt is locked, so that way the weights don't slide off. And just put it over your shoulder, so that way it's kind of like a purse. And also, don't take too much with you to the pool because there's more risk of a chance of losing it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I have a special bag from my grandma that I got. Where is it? There it is. Here we are. Here's my special bag from my grandma. I love it so much. It just says "Let's Be Mermaids" on it, so it's one of my favorite bags. I'm just looking at my plugs really quick to see what I have. And that's my sleeve and my compression sock. Then a handkerchief. Okay. So instead of what I was doing before, I actually have a little bag. So I'm just going to do that instead. So I'm just going to put everything in my little bag. Oof. So I'm just going to do this really fast. And by the way, if you want your own bag, Justice. It is the most awesome place for mermaid stuff. It is absolutely amazing. So if you get a chance, check them out. They have some really super cute mermaid stuff. You fellow mermaids can agree with me. It's where I got my mermaid bag and my mermaid brush. And I also got my my best friend pins, like Call Me on My Shell Phone, stuff like that. Or that, like, there's one that says, my bestie is really a mermaid. And then the best friend one of that is I'm really a mermaid. So, kind of cool. So yeah, let's see. I think I'm ready. I think I have everything. I'm gonna take out my cord though, because I'm gonna charge my phone in my car on my way to the nail salon. All right. Now, this is kind of what you look like when you go. You have a bag over one shoulder and your fin over the other. Not the way my coach told me how to carry my tail, but right now I'm just going to my car. So that way I can just get out of here. Because I have to get to the pool. Because Mom's going to be home. We're going to hit the gym. And then I'm going to do just some workout today. I'm going to do some stretching before I get in tail. So that way I don't cramp. I'm going to get used to carrying my tail again. Because it's been a while since it's been off the rack. Whoops. Okay. Woo. All right. Okay. And I'm going to close this door. Oh, looks like I turned on the light. Whoopsie. Okay. All right. So, let me see what my dog's doing. She's probably outside. Nope, there she is. Hi, Zima. If you guys don't know, I have a doggie. That's my little Zima. And Patches, my pig, is out in the backyard probably. Enjoying the sunlight. I really wouldn't put it past the pig. So, I don't know where the pig is. I have no idea where the pig is, otherwise I'd put him on camera too. So yeah. Oops, dang it. No. No. Just had an incident. Water leaked from bag, so not good. I'm going to cover it with a towel. Kind of just throw it over. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of put the bag in my neighbor's garbage. They're nice like that. So, all right. Oh, I need to do the kitchen really quick. Yeah, I'll do the kitchen really quick. That's not hard. I'm going to first take out the trash, though. So that way it gets done. Tail's coming off. I'll be right back. Hang on. Hang on to your horses. One of the cute things about my puppy is that she waits for me to come back. All right. So I'm just going to do the kitchen really quick. So all you're going to do is hear me kind of talk a little bit. I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about how I got into mermaiding, etc. while I clean the kitchen. So, all right. So I was about 8 or 9 when I got into mermaiding the first time. And I started off, with the normal standby of everybody, which was swimming around with my legs bound and just kind of messing around, not really doing anything. I was curious, but at the same time, I knew the dangers. But my grandma had a pool, so it was really kind of fun because I got to use her pool every day. Every time I came over. Well, unfortunately, my grandma couldn't keep staying there because of the maintenance of the pool, as well as a few other things. So she decided it would be best to move to Del Webb. And so we supported her on the decision. However, we were sad because, my cousin and I no longer had full access to a pool. And their pool kind of had strict regulations. Those of you that are in Del Webb, or those of you that know people that are in Del Webb, know that these pools are not fun. I mean, they're fun because they're pools, but they're not fun because they're just very strict on rules and just very strict in general. So it's kind of a bummer. So my cousin and I, we're just kind of at this point. We're just like, oh well, it happens. Things go ways that we don't expect, and I kind of went with it. So after that, I kind of lost my interest in mermaids and kind of gravitated toward like superheroes and stuff like that, where, I was a huge fan of Danny Phantom, where I met my best friend Haley. I was also and still am a huge anime fan, like big. My current is actually Yuri on Ice, which was my past life. Actually, the whole thing with me and my grandma's pool was I was 2. I think I was 2 when I first got in the pool. And I was all smiles. I was the Gerber baby. I mean, I had fat and everything. I was just this chubby cheek little child. And so what happened is from then on I've loved the water. So my mom decided, well, I'm going to put her in swimming lessons. And that was about, I think, when I was 5. I think that was when I was 5. Well, what happened is I actually, surprise, I failed my swimming classes. Now, that may not be a vote of confidence for a lot of you, but the only reason I failed my swim class was because I stayed under too long. Oops. If that was any indication of what my future would be, I never had any thought that I would do professional mermaiding. Because I was only 5 and I didn't know it was actually a profession until I got older. So anyway, and I know I'm kind of jumping around in the story because flashes of things come back to me. So please try to kind of rearrange it in your mind. So I'm just kind of a little crazy. Okay, not kind of, I am, but aren't we all? So anyway, so what happened is we lost, we eventually lost my grandma's pool. And so my aunt got into possession of the house, which was awesome because then we still had the pool. I still had the pool until I was about, I don't want to say 16, maybe 14, maybe. From what I remember. Again, my memory is completely faulty around some ages. So I did have the pool when I got older. And that was when I started binding my legs. That was when I actually had flippers. I had, I did the typical, mermaid stuff that we all start off with. Except some of us had small enough legs to use dive rings. I had skater legs. So I had a lot of muscle, so my thighs were really thicker, or were a lot thicker. So unfortunately, I couldn't use the dive rings. So what I had to do was I actually had to take cloth and bind my legs together. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, I did the dive rings. No, I couldn't do the dive rings because I couldn't get my legs in. So I took a little piece and I tied it together and I started swimming across the pool. And I would always be swimming with my cousin, Jessica. And so she's kind of always seen me in the water, kind of, messing around, goofing around. And eventually we were doing like a mermaid game where it was like I didn't want to be seen and all this crap. And she turns around and goes, I don't want to play anymore. Oops. Sorry, Jess. But I remember those, and those are just like really fun, happy memories for me. They were some of the best moments of my life. And I loved every second of it. I loved pretending because that was my age. Granted, when I got older, I couldn't pretend anymore because reality hit and parents were telling me, you have to grow up. Go figure. Parents always tell you have to grow up. You have to find your way in life. You have to do things, and I get it. But there are things in life where you find something that you are so passionate about. So now we're in the year 2008. And I was in high school at this time, so I was about maybe I was a junior or sophomore. Anyway, I graduated in the year of 2010. But my math teacher, Miss Ash, was a big fan of Ariel. And because she was a redhead and my teacher was a redhead. So when I went down to Disney World in 2008, I took a picture with Ariel. And I still have the picture to this day. And it kind of reignited my love of mermaiding. I didn't know it was still a thing. I didn't know I could actually buy a tail. Back when I was younger, there wasn't really a demand for this. So we just kind of went, people really didn't think much of the profession. They still don't think it's a profession, but it is, it's a profession where you can actually drown. So you could die. But, the thing is on land, a Disney performer is a lot different than what we are. So it just depends. It really depends on you as a performer and you as a person. If you're game enough, take the plunge, Don't hesitate. But if you feel you aren't ready, that's okay too. So you really can't rush things. Because if you rush things, you're going to hurt yourself. So, maybe I should do the bathrooms before I go too. Fubbernuck. Okay, fine. So, sorry guys, I'm going to have to do the bathrooms before I go. Otherwise, Dad's going to yell at me. Anyway, so back in the year 2008, I kind of rekindled my love for mermaiding and just kind of my love for mermaids in general. Now, it wasn't to the extreme that it is now, but it was there. And sorry for the echo, sorry for the really bad echo. It's just, this is a small bathroom, so. Anyway, so I was talking to myself a while back, and I thought, what these people do, the people that do mermaiding are just phenomenal. And I have another person that joined us. Who joined us? I don't know who joined us. But whoever joined us, welcome. Hi. So when my love of mermaiding really started was, I was really young. And then it reignited a few times in my life, but it never got to the extreme that it is now. Now my family is super supportive. Well, okay, let me correct. My grandmother and my aunt and my cousin are super supportive. My friends on Instagram, my friends on Facebook, my friends on every social media that I'm on are amazing and have been supportive of me through every step of the journey. And so with that, everything just kind of changed. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to keep people safe. And so I just didn't know how to do that. because I knew some people were being stupid with the tails and that they were, you know, being idiots. They were flipping around and just kind of, you know, like, for example, everybody knows the story of the 10-year-old who almost drowned in the pool. Well, if you actually look at the video, the mom said, oh, it was my daughter being stupid. No. Rewatch that video. It was the mother that told her to go do a backflip. The child, being one that wanted to please her mom, did so. Now, if the mom had known and paid attention to the fact that her kid wasn't doing too hot with the tail, then she wouldn't have asked her to do that. However, the thing is her daughter was clinging to the edge of the pool. I mean, what more of a clue do you want that your child is like, I can't swim with this very well yet. Hello. So it was not smart of the parent to tell their child to go do a backflip when they're still clinging to the edge of a pool. I mean, come on, people. You know, you got to be smart with your mistakes and own up to them. Don't blame them on your kid because, come on. Some kids are smart because that child, what they were doing is they were actually grabbing onto the sides of the pool so they could get used to the movement, so they could actually get used to the tail instead of just jumping in and drowning. So what the kid did actually was really smart. So, hold on. I am going to grab a towel. Sorry, I'm just doing some chores before I go. Anyway, so what they did is the story went viral. I mean, everybody was like, oh my gosh, look at this, blah, 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 blah. Well, around this time is when, you know, I had my fabric tail and I was, you know, still learning. But because I had experience with water, I am a professional diver. I'm a level 1. So hopefully I get to be higher, but I don't know because it's expensive. But so I know how to use a weight belt. I know how to do things safely. I know when things go wrong. And when I saw that video, when I heard the mom say, oh, go do a backflip, and the kid obliges, and then the mom says, it's your fault. No, it's not. It's yours. I'm sorry, Mom. No. You know, it just kind of makes me mad that she blamed her child. Because I read multiple articles where she said, oh, it was my child, or oh, it was the company, or oh, it was this. And I'm going, no, it wasn't. It was actually you. So, I mean, I'm just kind of, I'm at a loss as to people like that. They just kind of, they're the biggest mystery of this world because they're bizarre in the fact that, you know, they ruin things for everybody else. And this is again, and this is a common saying, this is why we can't have nice things. Because I was in the realm before they had the tail warning. So I had a monofin at about, I think I got my first monofin about maybe 2-3 years ago. I worked for Apple. It's now Pegatron, but basically Pegatron is the stuff inside your Apple phone that makes it go. Apple is the exterior that makes it look pretty. So you kind of know your difference. But I was a part of Pegatron, and I made about $200 a week, and it was really good money. But unfortunately, due to me, I was let go of my position. So it was just kind of a bummer for me. I didn't really have anything to do. I didn't really have anywhere to go. And so with everything that happened, I decided to turn my life around and basically say, you know what, I am going to do this. I'm going to do mermaiding and I'm going to give it a shot. Why not? So that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm following something that I've followed since I was very young. And of course, everybody's movie was The Little Mermaid. Go figure. But, you know, I've watched Splash. I've watched The 13th Year. I've watched I mean, I've just watched a lot of mermaiding kind of movies. So, you know, and I have Christian. Oh, when did I get my first tail? And I like anime too. Okay. Let's see. I got my first tail about, I think it was about halfway into my year with the monofin. I got it, let me think. I think I got it back in 2015, 2016, I think. So, I mean, I had knowledge of tails. I knew what I was looking for. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't quite know what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted to go into the position, you know, the mermaiding profession as a pro, or if I just wanted to do for rec. You know, I mean, I didn't know I could make money. I didn't know I could do everything that I can. So yeah, I had so much experience and so much fun with everything that I've done so far. You know, and thank you everybody for being so supportive of this. You know, I mean, this, with my channel and everything, it's been a huge success. I mean, I never thought I would get into, you know, just hundreds of subscribers. You know, so it means so much. It really does. Oh, also, I told you I'd show you Piggy. Here he is. He's sleeping in his little bed. Say hi, Patches. Patches, hey. Hey, bud. Buddy. There's Patches. And there's Zima. Zima's like, hey, pay attention to me. Look at me. Look how cute I am. Looky, looky. But there's Patches. There's my piggy. Yeah, there's my pig. There's my brother. There's my sister. Anyway, so, but yeah, so I got my first cloth tail back in 2015, 2016, and then my grandma actually saw my YouTube videos, and my cousin saw my YouTube videos, and my cousin's like, Grandma, you gotta check this out, and it was just me swimming in my tail, and my grandma goes, oh my gosh, she looks really graceful, and so, you know, things happened, and now I have a silicone tail, which is super exciting. I've had it for almost like 4 months. It's a little banged up, but you know, it's my child. The silicone tail is the one that I showed you in the beginning of the video. But my grandma got it for me as a gift, you know, to help me get started. And so I just need to, you know, make business cards, do a logo, you know, I need to go the full 9 yards if I'm going to commit. So if you guys have any ideas for logos, you know, just fun little stuff that I can do for my channel, you know, please comment. Just comment, guys. You know, and also, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You know, ask any question you like. Let's see, what am I on video? Trying to look to see. I'm starting to die. Okay, so I'm actually starting to die. I'm at 13%. So I'm going to leave it off here. I'm at 40 minutes. But the next time I see you guys, I will be in the car on the way to the pool. And I'll be talking with you guys more. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the next video. And I will answer as many questions as I can. So I will talk to you all later, and I'll catch you all in the riptide. Bye!